She got ready for rehearsal, shined on stage, and was murdered in cold blood. Only a dyed hair, eyewitnesses, and blood spatter would lead investigators to the murderer of Alice Pinkass. Richardson, Texas, home to generations of families who never seem to leave, and old white men who love to play golf. It was also home to Alice Pinkass, a theater student at J.J. Pierce High School, who always got the lead in the fall show.
Alice Chan deserved that role. She always practiced for it. And I remember how much we bonded over Naruto, anime, and a bunch of other mangas we used to read. I even named my stuffed animal after her, Alice Chan.
We started rehearsal that day, and Alice was just as wonderful as ever. She was beautiful, and I don't know if the program's ever going to be able to replace her. She's just so beautiful.
Now that I've announced my presence. So, as pit captain, I was in the auditorium polishing my triangle, because, nothing gets me off like a polished triangle, and I heard this scream, and my triangle started to vibrate. And when my triangle vibrates, that's when I know something is wrong.
Found a girl, the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen, lying face down in a pool of her own blood with 13 stab wounds all over her voluptuous body. Put out an APB in the Pony Express. A few days later, I got a call from a small Asian woman talking about seeing something disturbing from the light box, and something about Alice Chan fighting with another female. After the call, we went back to the scene of the crime, and we started looking for more evidence. We found a sample of hair that was so dyed it seemed fried, like fried chicken from Kentucky.
I was the first one there, and when I arrived at the scene, I secured the area, and even though I'm oddly attracted to my supervisor, Alice Pinkass. When I arrived, it was a bloody mess. She was face down in her own blood. At least 13 stab wounds inside of her. And as I was there, I heard the faint tremble of a triangle in the distance. The artery in her neck was cut, and it seems that she was dead within 5 minutes. If only I arrived sooner.
With the help of 4 forensic scientists, who determined who the hair belonged to and when the time of death occurred, the police were able to determine who the murderer was.
We took hair samples from everybody in the show, and we only found 2 people with dyed hair. I know my hair. A bad dye job? Never. Look at this, I found special data package. Look at this. What'd you say, brother? According to my ballistics research, the murder weapon was a knife. According to my blood spatter analysis, she was impaled 3 minutes before she died. Making her time of death 5:48 p.m.
18-year-old Megatron, a fellow theater member of Alec Pinkass, felt that she never got the role that she deserved.
Did you see the cast list? No. Alice Pinkass got the lead.
Alice Pinkass got the lead?
I know, over me. I'm literally so pissed off.
Well, no, you should be.
She deserves whatever she gets. That's all I have to say.
What are you doing?
After theater rehearsal at about 5:45 p.m., Alice was attacked by her fellow student Mega Tron. Alice was stabbed in the back 13 times. She bled out 3 minutes later. Then, the director, who seemed to have no concept of boundaries, found Alice's dead body and began to steal the green ribbon that she always wore around her wrist. The authorities were alerted, and first responder True Grit Taylor found her body. It was then that he determined that she was dead. Sheriff Peter Bone also arrived at the scene and mourned the death of Alice with the first responder. It seemed that a star truly was lost in Pierce Theater. Megatron was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole in 45 years. Alice Pinkass, a beloved friend, sister, and daughter, will always be missed.